Thanks for tuning into Duck Bricks. I'm Chris, and I'm currently at San Diego Comic-Con 2025, where we got a chance to witness the LEGO Ninjago panel, celebrating the 15th anniversary, spilling secrets about the show, and so much more. So join me as we dock in and join us at the Ninjago San Diego Comic-Con panel right now. My dragon is rising right now. Whoa. Yo, it's Ninjago! Ninjago! Ninjago.
Put our hands together. Get out of your seat. Woo! If you can, want to. Welcome to Ninjago, everybody.
Welcome to Ninjago.
Yes. All right, are we ready to bring out our panelists? All right, you can cut the music. Put your hands together. Welcome to the Comic-Con stage again, your elemental master and ninja of fire, Vincent Hall.
Yeah! Ninjago.
What's up, guys?
Yo, friends, thanks so much for coming, and make sure you stay on fire!
Up next, let's bring out the sweetheart of the wildness and the elemental master of heat, Kazumi Evans!
Yeah!
Coming next to the Comic-Con stage, the world's greatest head writers that have ever existed in any round, Doc Wyatt and Kevin Burr!
Doc Wyatt! Doc Wyatt! Yeah!
And returning to the stage, last but certainly not least, LEGO executive producer Ryan Burr! And let's get the show started. Vincent.
What's up?
Welcome back.
Thanks.
What's it like being part of this amazing LEGO franchise for 15 years?
15 years! Who has been with us since day one?
Yeah!
Thank you. Who just started watching Ninjago? One person! Right. Thanks, Mom. It's been an amazing journey for me to be, I had the very first line in the very first show, in the very first episode, and it was like a pilot that we were recording, and we didn't know if it was going to be anything, because it was like, we got there and like, well, this is a LEGO cartoon. We're like, LEGO doesn't make cartoons, this is weird. And it was really strange because I spoke like this back then, I don't know why. But 15 years later, we are here. We've gotten so many amazing journeys, adventures, characters, and I love the fact that I'm an OG, old school ninja, and now we have new ninjas like Kazumi's Wildfire. So, just for me, I'm just so blessed to be a part of this show, and so happy to be your fire ninja for so many years. And let's do 15 more, y'all.
Yes! Kazumi, welcome to the stage for your Comic-Con debut.
Thank you.
Can you share with the fans a little bit about what it's like being such a strong female character?
Oh, it is such an honor because, as you all know, Ninjago is traditionally a very male-dominated cast. So to have a strong female in there is just wonderful, because I think Wildfire, she's so multifaceted. She is so unapologetically herself, and she just goes for what she believes in, doesn't care what anybody thinks, which can make her really hilarious and funny on one hand, but also really spicy on the other. And I kind of like that about her. Yeah.
I love that. Doc and Kevin, do you have a favorite scene in Dragons Rising? Scene 3, Part 1, which you can catch right now.
Oh, geez. Season 3, Part 1.
Yes.
Well, my favorite scene in Season 3, Part 1 was when you enter the land of Lee for the first time. And if you haven't seen it, I won't ruin it.
That's part 2.
No, it's in Part 2. Oh no! Good thing I didn't ruin it. Okay, that was not my favorite scene. Watch me see it from Season 3, Part 2 is like, you'll see that soon.
Speaking of Season 3, Part 2,
Doc
you guys want to talk about, like, when we can
Season
expect to see
3,
it?
Part 2 is dropping in October, right? So everyone's going to check this out because we have so many cliffhangers that between Part 1 and Part 2. Like, what's the real deal with Aaron and his parents? Is Aaron ever going to rejoin the team? What's going on with Jay here?
Will they go to the land of Lee?
Yeah. I heard it's a really good scene when they get there, but that hasn't happened yet. And it's super exciting. So much is going on this fall. So make sure if you're not caught up, catch up today, this weekend. And if you are caught up, watch it 85 times, as much as you can.
Yes.
So that we can get more Ninjago Dragons Rising.
Amazing. And guess what we have for you? We have the Season 3, Part 2 trailer,
Whoa,
which we
you
can
guys.
run right now.
What is that?
Who is that?
We are experiencing some
one more time.
One more. We can't sing that song. Don't do it.
The land of monsters.
No. Ignore that.
First trailer.
So the land of Lee was not bad.
Ninjago
That was a true
moment.
teaser.
Yes. First trailer.
Yeah.
3 times a charm.
Okay.
Have you tried turning you on?
What is that?
Or who is that?
You're draining their lives into that weird instrument. I overheard the Source Dragons. They claim Thunderfang is still a threat.
My instinct is show them what true power is.
Didn't shatter your goodness.
Master will always manage to keep us together. I feel like we're falling apart.
Where is my student Aaron?
He and Sora have chosen to follow a different path.
Warriors must make difficult choices.
I just want to get to the part where you bring my parents back.
My time has never been closer.
For once, don't work together. I do my best work solo. Buckle up.
If we're doing something dangerous, we're doing it together. Aaron, no!
Very exciting. So, Ryan Burns,
Hello,
I heard you have a special announcement for the fans.
I do. So has anyone heard about a little game called Roblox before? Does anyone play any other games? So we have a special announcement in September of this year. We're having our own official Roblox Ninjago game. We're collaborating with creatures of Sonoria, with new characters and all sorts of stuff that ties into the trailer you just watched as well.
All right.
Amazing.
Yes.
My kid's screen time allowance is about to go up.
Vincent,
Yes, that's me.
you were featured heavily in a series that premiered in June called Ninjago Legends Monstrosity.
Monstrosities.
Not sure if the fans out here have seen it.
You guys like that?
Is there anything you want to share with us about that experience?
I mean, I've been doing Kai for so long. He's gone through so many different iterations. This was, I think, my favorite all time.
Kai. We toned it down to like a real gritty, black and white, just pure kind of desperation for Kai, which I don't think we've really seen him. We've seen him in a lot of things before, but he's lost. He's by himself in the land of monsters. He's seeing things that he's never seen before, and I think for us, as I'm a huge fan of the show too, watching it visually was stunning. Seeing kind of creatures and monsters come out that we've never been able to do, because I think it would scare small children. And maybe me after 9 p.m. But for me, doing the voice of Kai in that one, they were like, I mean, Ryan, you were there, you were like, yeah, this guy's like a bit more gritty. He's been lost in the land of monsters, so he's not gonna be like, hey, happy Kai, hey, what's going on? He's like, just kind of like downtrodden and looking for his friends, his family, things that really mean like the most to him. And what a fun departure from the amazing show that we already have, but to like kind of dip my toe back into something that's a bit more gritty, a little bit more badass. What can I say that? That bomb. Yeah, so it was really, really fun.
That's awesome. Ryan, is there anything you wanted to say about your experience?
Yeah, I mean, it was one of the first projects, or it was the first project that I started on, basically, at Lego. I've only been here a relatively short time, more than everyone else here. But it was such a fun, challenging experience, and I've worked on, a lot of different projects in a lot of different places. And, you put your heart and soul into things. And I was talking with the director, Ben Marceau, at Some Creature France, and I was like, do you want to say anything? And he said that he was really just taken aback from everyone, the response that you guys all had for Monstrosity. You put yourself out there and you put everything into a project and you think that it's going to do well, but sometimes it doesn't, people don't respond to it. But, Ninjago has some of the best fans, like I can say that like 100%, that just, you're so intelligent, you're so smart, you always want more, you want the best for the characters, you want to see these characters develop in interesting, cool ways, and you want to see them be super cool. But yeah, it's so awesome to see you guys comment and theorize and still talking about it, over a month later. And Ben says, thank you very much from France.
Awesome. Kazumi and Vincent, you've been collaborating together on Dragon's Rising and also on another series, Kai's Monstrous Journey.
Oh.
Is there anything you want to say about it before we show the fans a trailer?
Kazumi?
Well, as you mentioned, it's really exciting because it's darker, it's edgier, and I think, you're a little Kai's lost in this series, whereas Wildfire's so excited!
She just wants to hear the stories of
Totally.
what bad things happen to Kai.
I want to hear all about it,
Just relax.
Yeah.
I went through a lot of that
It's
stuff.
gonna be great.
But yeah.
So awesome. Well, let's roll the trailer.
Right.
The land of monsters. It changes a person. Twists ya.
It was a dark time in my life. My friend protected me. I was so focused on losing them that I didn't realize I was losing myself.
That's it? That's all we did?
It's so weird. It's really fun. And a second tease because there's so much more of that.
Doc and Kevin, you had something to do with it too.
We did, yeah. I mean, Legends, Monstrosity, we wrote, and this we scripted. This is sort of Kai's trapped in the land of monsters. Still, slightly different audience. And this time, like we said, he's talking to Wildfire about his stories, and she cannot wait to hear them.
I want to go.
All right, everybody, we have a treat for you. We have a Comic-Con exclusive where we have Kai and Wildfire performing for you in a table read of sorts. Doc and Kevin, do you want to set it up?
The inspiration for the scene, actually, we do our writers' rooms at the Lego Hollywood office, And Blake, who's here, runs that office somewhere. The interns at the Lego Hollywood office, who are indispensable and fantastic, have this tradition of doing the Hot Ones Challenge. They like to do the Hot Ones Challenge. And that sort of inspired the idea for this scene, which is a canon scene, by the way.
Yeah, this is real, and this is how it starts. Exterior, mountains of impossible height, peak of 1,000 suns, day. Enter Wildfire and Kai.
Okay, finally here. Hey, where are the peppers?
They're not gonna just be lying around, Wildfire. You have to hunt for them.
What? I get all the way up one of the hills of crazy tall?
Mountains of impossible height.
That's what I said! Because you told me the hottest peppers in the merged lands were up here, but I see 0 peppers. Oh, was this just a trick to get me to hike? You know I hate hiking! You evil genius.
No trick. The scroll said this was the peak of 1,000 suns because of the tiny orange peppers that grow here.
Tiny? How can they be all that hot if they're tiny?
Hey, small things can pack big punches. Trust me. I know.
Well, they're not here. You sure that scroll was right? Could be fake. That Vitilian guy, he's been selling scrolls about how to turn into a dragon. And guess what? Fake city, population fake 101, a total ripoff. Even if you tried to follow the directions over and over again. Which is what I heard from someone, not me.
Vitilian's the least trustworthy person I know, and I've met Lloyd's dad. Oh, garbage on this. What kind of idiot would buy anything from him and expect it to be real?
Yeah. Nobody would. Nope, not me.
Well, this scroll was in our library, which was founded by the monks who built the monasteries. Master Wu used to say he bet his life on the truths in any of these scrolls.
Why does the monastery have scrolls about peppers? Aren't they all about, I don't know, training, ways to meditate, ancient legends of tombs with magical powers and junk?
Well, that's there too, but Wu said all knowledge is important. I found the pepper scroll in a rack of botanical scrolls, like how to grow tea leaves. Well, maybe Master Wu used to make hot pepper tea or something.
Most tea is warm, weak garbage water, but that sounds like tea I could get behind. Okay, let's look for these tiny peppers. But if we don't find them, I say we burn the scroll library down in revenge.
Whoa, Wildfire, revenge isn't the way of the ninja.
Then we'll only burn half of it, for fun, not for revenge.
Yeah, Lloyd would love that.
Nothing makes Mr. Green's stuffy pants happy. He's the elemental master of angst, and he's ready to kick us out anyway because of our fire versus hot challenge.
Yeah, what's his deal? All we did was challenge each other to taste the hottest peppers and to see which one of us can take the most fire.
You mean which one of us can handle the heat? I was sure those Devonian skin blister peppers were going to take you out.
The elemental master of fire? No. Good look, they're basically half step up from the land of Lee's candy mushrooms, which we don't know about. But I thought those Shintaro Shishitos were gonna knock you down for sure.
Those weak sauce peppers couldn't get the master of heat to break a sweat. You know, I think Lloyd's just jealous because he couldn't even take a single bite of a hybrid jalapeno. He's all, enough! Stop this stupid challenge right now! Ha ha!
Nice Lloyd! Hey, check it out.
Kai, how come you're so cool all the time? It makes me super jealous. I'm green with envy. I think you should have been the Green Ninja.
What? You guys wrote that? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, look! The 1,000 Sun Peppers!
Where?
Under there, see? Beneath the shrub. Look, lower, lower.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Jeez, these really are tiny. You sure these are them?
Small, round, bright orange peppers on purple vines, just like the scroll said.
But, I mean, they're tinier than tiny. Should we eat a whole handful, maybe?
The scroll made it sound like they were a pretty big deal. Let's start with one each.
Okay.
Let me just grab it. Okay. Here we go. One for you and one for me. On the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
See? Told you.
Are you feeling it already? Because I'm not getting.
Yeah.
Not getting anything over here.
Yeah, me neither. I'm totally feeling nothing.
You sure? You're suddenly sweating, like so much.
I think it's just a very warm day. But I bet you're feeling it because your face is turning red and your hands are shaking.
Oh no! Just practicing hand dancing. Hand dancing is a new hobby. It's very popular.
Okay then. So the 1,000 cent peppers clearly don't work on either of us. As expected.
Clearly.
You know what? On a completely unrelated note, I'm thinking of asking Zane to freeze my esophagus for 30 minutes. You wanna come?
Sure. I don't need a frozen esophagus or anything, but maybe I'll just try the fun.
Okay, let's go. You wanna get it faster? Let's do some spit checks. You ready? Ninjago!
That was so great. Ryan, I think you have another big announcement for the
I do
fans.
have another big announcement. So, since we had such a great reception for season 3, we are officially announcing the green light of season 4.
I mean, we have an image that we're going to share with the team.
I want to see it.
Yeah. If we can pop that image up there.
What?
What's going on with his hair?
Yeah.
So this is a teaser for season 4, and it's a merge of various different designs from the past, present, and then the future. And I think it's like a great symbol of our 15 years of like what we've been doing, and getting ready for our 15th year anniversary next year as well. So look forward to season 4 of Dragons Rising, and more stuff under the Ninjago Legends banner as well. So look forward to that in 2026 too.
That's awesome. Doc and Kevin, Dragons Rising has come so far from the first episode, building on Ninjago lore. What can you hint at about what's coming next?
You're thinking about the future a lot.
We might go to the land of Lee. We are, I will say this, we are getting to explore some of, in future, some more unnamed lands, former realms, some of the unnamed realms, and we're gonna push the ninja not just into places that are geographically different than they have ever been before, but to push them into some emotional places where they've never been before. So sorry, guys.
Bring it. Let's go.
That's amazing. Well, I think we have another image that we want to put up here and share with the team. Ryan,
Nice. So,
do you want to say something about
so
this?
this is our Strike of the Serpentine novel, and it's launching in February of next year. And it's going to be a Serpentine war story following the Elemental Alliance. And it's coming from Hanit Publishing and Skybound Comics as well. So look out for that next time.
That is so great. I think what we want to do before we go into questions, we want to get a really epic photo of all y'all for the 15th anniversary. So we want to do like a selfie of sorts. So let's bring out Kai. The other Kai. And then we're going to get a pic.
You guys want to do a picture of us?
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Take
right.
a picture.
Do we want these? Do we want our fans standing up or sitting down?
Yeah, whatever they want to do. Like
Well,
you
y'all want to be in the picture.
direct
I think y'all need to stand up.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a selfie. Coming up very soon. All right. So we got a
a professional camera person, and he's got a camera. They're gonna take a photo of us. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit. We're gonna sit here. And do we see everybody? Yeah, that's right. Are we ready? Camera 1, are we ready? Camera 2, we're ready. All right, everyone, we're gonna get a shot on Ninjago. You know how to do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, Ninjago!
Well, now I feel like, you're really itching to talk to these folks. So we're ready to start Q&A if you are. Does anybody have any questions for us?
All right, how are we going to do it? Are they going to come up here?
I think there's a
All right, there's a microphone back there, y'all. So jump back there.
All right.
And yeah, first question.
So what is the thought process between like the new elements?
But the thought process? Meaning you're asking creatively as writers what goes into thinking about new elements?
Yeah, because we got like some weirder ones like extension.
Well, we're still we're the story we're telling with the merge and how the merge happened, which eventually which is unfolding currently. With the merge happening, we wanted that to really mix things up. We wanted to get to some places that you wouldn't have expected, and when you learn more about the merge and what was going on, we wanted it to be unstable, let's say. And so that's why we really mixed it up.
And we're always looking for something that's just going to be cool as well. What sort of power would you want that you don't even think is a power? And that's where we get to things like technology, It's where we get to things like, so that's part of our creative process. It's like, what do we want to, there's not a lot of elemental powers that are boring or don't do much, so we try to find something fun.
And that's why Wildfire's power was so close to Kai was because we wanted to tell a dramatic story with Kai. What happens when Kai is told there's someone who has a power very similar to yours. What? And how does he react to that? And how would two Red Ninja, get along or not get along? And what the drama...
Firefight spot?
Yeah, what that character dynamic would be like.
I've been pushing for elemental powers of pizza, but these guys are not.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Next question.
Hey, I am a big fan of Dragons Rising. I absolutely love Season 3, can't wait for Part 2. My question is, what species is Sarge?
We've gotten that question a lot on social media, and
is he like a bat? I don't know.
He is also of the same wolf tribe as Noct and Rox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then, so what are the black and blue vines kind of on top of his torso?
That's a great design question. There's not a story answer to that, but there is a design.
Fashion. Fashion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you going to be bringing back any past villains like you did with Moro in Season 3?
Yeah, keep watching the show.
That's a tap dance.
That was the best answer ever. I enjoyed that.
First of all, I agree with the elemental power of pizza.
Hey, there you go. Thank you.
Another one.
Oh, great. All right.
But if you were to be any ninja from any of the shows, who would you be?
Oh.
Any of the shows.
I would be Kai.
Yes.
You know what? And maybe I would be Wildfire because one, our dynamic, we do the same job. That's completely different. And also I've said this before, but anytime we're writing a scene and I'm like, this scene's just feeling a little dull. Wildfire shows up and it's so much funnier, it's so much more enjoyable. And I like to think I bring that to our partnership. So there we go. So maybe that's us. Maybe we're the Red Ninja.
There you go.
Thank you.
I would be the Brown Ninja. Darren. I miss Darren. We're
Legends fans.
Dog's May favorite.
Well, you must have read my mind because my question is about Derek.
Whoa!
Yeah, how many Derek fans we have in the audience? Last year you said he would return, and he did, but you broke his hopes and dreams on stage, on air.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
We didn't say it would be good for you.
Yeah. It was horrible. I mean, you just dashed him on the rocks there.
Yeah,
so,
thank you.
So my question is, with the return of Legends and season 4, is there any chance that you'll be able to rebuild his hopes and dreams and bring him back?
Okay, so I should be clear. You're asking if we could do an aged up, sort of intense Dareth story? Is that what we're doing?
Well, we just see
I'm just
any
putting it out
return of Derek. Anything Derek.
Listen, I will tell. We can't really. I mean, our boss is like watching us like that. But I will say this: that in Ninjago, anything is possible, and any character could come back at any time.
Because everything is awesome.
And I have a little gift here for you. I've got some brick tools with some brown bricks that you can reuse
To rebuild Derek?
his bricks and his dreams and his hope.
We'll take.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say you guys are so amazing and have like made my childhood. But I wanted to ask, in season 5 Possession, when Lloyd and Moro are like tumbling through all of the 16 realms with the realm crystal, they do like enter like the land of Chima for a little bit.
Yes.
Is there any possibility that like the ninja could encounter like Nexo Knights or Chima or any of the other Legos?
Okay, so Chima is in the wildness, so that is canon to the show because of that sequence and because of a man named Tommy Andresen. However, Tommy Andresen, who is sort of our mentor and hero, and one of the founders, one of the very sort of fathers of Ninjago.
He's that old.
He was very clear with us that Nexo Knights is not one of the realms.
No!
Also created that show, and he told us it isn't in the realms. So we will honor our mentor's wishes, and Nexo Knights is not going to be one of them.
I'm gonna sneak Gesture over there somewhere. Gestro's gonna come in.
It's a great show. We love it, but it's not one of the realms.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, huge fan of the show.
Hi.
Thank you.
So in season 2, some of the ninja learned this new power called Rising Dragon, right? And it's mostly used to counter the Forbidden 5 Shadow Spin.
Yes.
But is it possible that it could be used for something else, such as just short distance flight like Air Jitsu or something similar to that?
Like opening cans, you have a Rising Dragon can open.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other viable uses of Rising Dragon, but it takes a lot out of you. Like, I mean, if you had a choice of Rising Dragoning up a hill or walking up a hill, you would choose the walking because there's a cost a toll it takes on you to Rising Dragon. So really, the most effective way and the best way to use it is to use it against Shatter Spin.
But you are right, it can be used for things besides just fighting Shatter Spin. It doesn't only come up then, but it is the most useful way to do that.
I would use it in real life to open jars. I struggle.
I love that answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I want to say thank you. My sister, cousins, and I, we used to watch the show way back when we were in elementary school during the Serpentine War in season 1, and now we're in college now. And,
Amazing.
First, my question was, what's your favorite vehicle from the show? Mine was Jay's Spider Jet. I don't want to
Very cool.
make your opinion. And
Favorite? I like the Kai's blade cycle. Yeah, it's OG.
I just like a good dragon, you know?
Lloyd's the Titan mech from the Never Realm is my favorite.
Mine is Cole's mech from the tournament of sources that just came out, and it's so awesome. We saw it in Billet when they were designing it, and I was like, that's the thing I need. I need that right now. So that's sitting on my, in my office. It's fantastic.
That was my answer too. Cole's Titan Mac rules.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
thank you also. Can I get a selfie with you guys?
Sure.
How does that work? Okay.
Yeah.
Just, you can take it while we're...
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do the next question while we're taking
Yeah.
Okay. You can ask your question. We're listening.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
you guys are one of my favorite shows of all time.
Yes.
I also agree with the elemental pizza thing. I also agree with that.
That's 3 for pizza.
They're all trying to be writers of the show. Yeah.
I paid these people.
Question of hang on.
It's okay. We had a selfie interruption.
I'm nervous too.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Is it about Kai's hair? Well, it takes
No.
about 30 minutes. Oh, sorry.
But let the person behind you go while you remember.
give me a second.
Yeah.
And you come right back in.
Hi.
Hi.
I was wondering, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe there was a 1-year time skip between seasons 1 and 2. So I was wondering why the ninja didn't look for Aaron's parents during that.
Well, the actual duration isn't established.
Yeah, we didn't establish that, but that.
I don't know if that was a stealth trick to get us to canonize 1-year time frame.
No, but that ended up being a story point, as you know. Like Aaron grew frustrated that they weren't trying to find his parents.
Yeah, but being a ninja, there was a lot of stuff that came up, and you know, Lloyd feels now that he should have prioritized it, and he didn't, and there's a price for that.
And we think that's super relatable. We all have things we wish we were doing, and life gets in the way, and so we very much wanted to make that part of Aaron's frustration as well as Lloyd's frustration. He's trying to be everything to everybody.
Thank you.
I remember now.
Yes. Okay. All right. Welcome back.
Why is there a little bit of red in Aaron's Spinjitzu?
Why
is there a little bit of shatter spin?
That's
smart. You're paying attention. We cannot reveal why it's there, but we can reveal that you should pay attention to detail. I think that's important that you notice that.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Oh, and one more thing.
Sure.
Can my mom take a picture?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, sure.
Okay.
Hey, that's mom. Hi, mom. Okay.
Got it, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, she's got it.
Now she's here.
Sure to get it. You should get her in it. She's more important.
Got it.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
No.
Okay, so first off, are we ever going to see Lloyd's parents again?
Not in the immediate future.
Okay, and two, if you had to choose a Ninjago villain as a roommate, who would you choose?
A Ninjago villain as a roommate?
If you had to have him as a roommate.
A roommate.
For me, I mean, I feel like, I mean, he would be a jerk, and I hate every minute of it. But I feel like Rapton would be the most fun guy to hang out with. No doubt.
I would pick Rapton as Kevin's roommate too. I would pick Garmadon because I feel like he'd take care of my fern.
I would pick Pythor because I think he's hilarious.
I would pick Ross just because I'm always imitating Brian Drummond's voice in sessions.
Can you do that?
Did you do Brian Drummond?
Please.
No way. He's like, I'm Ross. And I'm like, I'm Ross.
I think you're higher.
Poor.
Yeah.
But I
He's
tried.
Brian Drummond.
Thank you so much.
That goes for Brian too.
Oh, I with Rapton as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Rapton.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My notes are more Rapton.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's his executive role.
I got 2 questions. First off, I was wondering if there's a Ninjago Legends administration in the works, like the story exploring Jay's past.
What an exciting idea.
That's a good idea. I think someone should write that. That's a good.
But we can't answer questions like that, so.
All right.
I'm deeply into the administration though. I once worked there briefly.
That explains so much.
Yeah, it does.
And then second, I was wondering, Vincent, if you'd be willing to sign some cards.
Yeah. Well, come see me afterwards. Thank you. Hello.
Hi. Hi. You guys are like my favorite people ever. You guys are so cool.
Aw, thank you.
I have. Oh my gosh, I'm spacing off.
That's all right.
Don't worry.
It happens to everybody.
Take a moment.
Happens to me up here. I'm like, I don't know what the land of Lee is. I'm constantly confused.
I got it.
Okay.
This one's for Vincent.
Hi.
What is your favorite line, like, from Masters of Spinjitzu? Because my personal line that you said was, of course I'm at the hospital, my hair is sick.
Sick. That's right. That's right. I liked. It has nothing to do with anything, but I liked it. I think we were in some sort of lost realm of garbage. I forget what it was, and I was like, foil. I found foil. I have foil. And I was by myself, and no one cared. But he was very excited to find foil. I still don't know why, but he was very thrilled. So that was one of mine.
It's okay.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Hello.
I wanted to ask if there was a reason why Weekend Whip wasn't in the intro.
We love the Weekend Whip. The Weekend Whip is iconic. When we were making Dragons Rising, we really wanted, it's a new show, like it's a new chapter of Ninjago. And so it was important to us that it defined itself also musically as separate. But we love the Weekend Whip, and the 15th is coming up, so maybe you'll be hearing it in some places next year.
Anything can happen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The fold rules. Fold rules.
If you want to be a villain from the show, which villain would you be?
Which villain would you be?
It's just Rapton. I just feel like Rapton is just everything that I wish I could say and do, and I can't because of society. And so that's just the most enjoyable character villain to write. I feel like is Rapton.
I'll because of the mech shorts, I'll claim Labo. I found out, I will count him as a villain. I found out, we were given once a press interview in Billund, Kevin and I found out during that press interview that when Kevin writes Labo lines, he's thinking of me, of my voice. So I would be Labo because I guess I have him.
I was hoping to keep that secret for a long time, and then it just came out. Labo is a dog.
But he's not always a villain. He just was brief. It was a brief flirtation with villain.
Just like you, Doc.
Too, but
Oh, no, you
not
can be We can all be Labo.
We can all be Labo.
I enjoyed being Blecht. That was a very fun. Do you remember Blecht? He had ledgers and pens and books. Very boring, but I did enjoy freaking out at the end when he voiced it and was yelling at Ruby.
Yours? Yes. Anyway, that was more for me.
What did you do to Jay's hair?
Listen, I will tell you something. In no script did we ever write Jay has a ponytail.
Yeah.
That was not a script decision. So if your ponytail hangs
We were as surprised as you were always. But not that I don't love it. I mean, it definitely separates things out, but don't blame us.
Yeah.
That decision was made before I arrived, so
No one wants to take
So
responsibility.
much buck passing, right?
He looks more like Unagami now.
It does look a little Unagami-ish. Maybe he's stealing some vibe.
What are the new
Pardon me?
plans about the new Legos this season? New plans of the
For Lego sets, the toys.
We don't. Yeah, right.
I mean, look out for the release of them.
We can't talk about it.
They're going to be fantastic.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we don't have tons of information about the sets.
Thank
I
you.
apologize, but I do know they're going to be awesome.
They're going to be so great.
Each sold separately.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And my name is Andres.
All right, I have two questions. One's serious, but I don't think I'm going to get an answer, so I have a funny question.
Okay.
Are we ever going to learn who Wildfire's parents are?
Well,
Thank you.
the Wildfire's origin is a fun story that we're saving. It is not an immediate priority of Dragons Rising. It is a story that one day I'm positive will unfold, but it is not an immediate Dragons Rising priority, right?
We did not want to make. We have so many stories about the ninja dealing with their history and their parents. And one great thing about Wildfire is that she's so in the moment and so who she is. And we didn't want to angle her story with some heritage sort of thing. We wanted to be like this. And again, it's out there. It's a mystery. We have, we know what the story is, but it's not. We want to be in the moment. And I think that the Kazumi absolutely just like the character never comes up and says, "Where's my parents?" You know what I mean? She's just living in the moment.
Yeah, I in real life I have several different friends who were adopted. And some people who are adopted, I mean, anecdotally I know from my friends, some people who are adopted, they have a quest and are we supposed to be able to read that? I cannot read that.
15 minutes.
15. We have some people immediately, they want to know the roots and they have this quest to go on the roots. But I have a friend who was adopted who is just not even curious. Like it sort of doesn't matter. And I feel like in the media, a lot of times when a character is adopted or raised by non-biological parents, there's a fixation on finding who the parents are. And I think it's cool to also represent those people who grew up adopted, but who are comfortable with who they are through the adoption and not on that, and that both of those things are fine depending on the person. So I love that Wildfire is like, I'm a dragon, and isn't really even thinking about where she might have come from right now.
That's beautiful.
Awesome. I'm still going to ask my funny question. It's to Vincent.
Oh, sure.
Are you still salty that you're not the Groot Ninja?
You just heard it, man. Lloyd thinks I should have been the Green Ninja. I mean, I think it's crazy, but now it's canon. Thanks, Jonathan.
Yeah, that was totally written in the script.
So
ad-libs are not canon.
What? Come on, man.
Definitely, those words were written down.
All right, thank you guys.
Salty. Hi.
Hi. I was wondering if you have any memorable awards from the Ninjago show.
Memorable awards.
We haven't won anything.
No, we've won a few Leo
Have we?
awards.
Well, that's good.
The joy we see in children's eyes when they
Yes,
talk about
that's our greatest reward.
That's our greatest.
Yes.
I was wondering if I could get a picture.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right.
We know this.
Is that what I think that is?
Hello there.
Hey.
Where's the camera? Where's the
Yeah,
camera?
over there.
Thank you.
Hello.
All right, Doc and Kevin, I have a couple of quick lore questions. First one.
So this is Duckbricks. This is YouTuber Duckbricks, and he's nailing us down.
I will make it count. I'm told I get one question. So my one question is, we've seen the wildness a lot in different forms of Ninjago media, and we've seen it throughout different time periods. I'm curious if you plan to ever explain when the events of Legends of Chima took place. Maybe could time have worked differently in that realm, which is why we don't really see those characters again. I'm curious, do you have a plan to explain what that happened?
So we did have to establish those facts in order to know what we were doing with the Dragon's Rising scripts. But the Chima and its connection to the wildness and the history of Chima is not an immediate priority of Dragon's Rising. It is just not the. We think that story, we have that story. We think that story can unfold maybe across publishing, maybe across other places. But we are driving towards something with Dragon's Rising, and it is not bringing us to the floating island right now.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Lucas. I'm 19. I've been a huge fan of Ninjago for so long.
Awesome.
I have a question as well about, are Chima and Ninjago going to be collabing?
Are they going to be collabing?
Yeah, is it going to be like a crossover kind of thing?
That's probably a Ryan question.
Maybe not so much as what is already established in canon right now.
Right.
They got a lot of plans for the 15th, but I think it's not a collab.
Oh, okay. Also, if all of y'all were to pick your own power for any of the shows, what would it be and why?
Pizza. What?
You know, another one for pizza too.
Yeah.
Pizza.
No.
I'm paying so many people.
Also, I'm on board now. I've decided.
Hey, Kevin's on board.
Pizza, it is it.
Yes.
That's my power.
That's so funny.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank
you. Pizza.
All right.
All right. So, as somebody who was a diehard Ninjago fan from day one up to about the end of the Ghost season when Garmadon gets trapped on that ghost ship, I haven't really watched at all since then, but I want to get back into it.
Welcome home, my friend. Welcome home. So where to start? Well, listen. First of all, Ninjago Monstrosity is free on YouTube right now. It is a great. You can jump right into it. You don't need to know anything except that Kai's gonna fight some monsters. That's all you gotta know. So Monstrosity is a great place to start. And also, I pinch you on go if you got Netflix or we're on a couple of other platforms. Go to Dragon's Rising Season 1. Like when one of the point of view characters of Dragon's Rising doesn't know anything about the ninja, and so that is a surrogate for audience members who might need to catch up. And so start with Dragon's Rising Season 1.
We designed the show for a starting point for people who might have lapsed, but also a place that if you watched every single episode or read every book, it wouldn't feel like it didn't connect, you know. So that's a great place to start. Then you can always go back and rewatch everything you saw as a kid.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Can I get a selfie?
Sure.
Yes. Welcome back home to Ninjago.
Yes, welcome to Ninjago.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi. I'm a big fan of Ninjago. I've watched it since like 2 years old.
Awesome.
I got a question. I understand there's a new version of like a ultrasonic raider type vehicle where like combined. What's your favorite version of a vehicle like that?
Of a combining vehicle?
Yeah.
We in season 2 of Dragon's Rising, there's a big combo mech with Zane at the core of it. And that was giving me some cool 80s combiner vibes. And I was loving it. Yeah.
Some Constructicons?
Yeah, I love the Constructicons.
Right?
Yeah.
I like that. What's that? The thing that had like tire treads. It was like 2 different mechs, and then there was like a pointy. I don't know. That one. It was white. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. Sorry. So are the ninjas still in contact with their parents after the merge?
Yeah, my dad lives with me.
Wait, do you want to be specific about which ninja?
Not really.
No, but to answer your question, the ones that were true mysteries, you know, we dealt with in the show. We didn't feel a need after the merge to have every single character like reiterate what their relationships are. Right. You know, if they're missing or if they're frightened for them or whatever, it's been in the show. And if not, I think it's generally safe to assume they have been in contact with them.
Yeah.
Except for an obvious one of Lloyd and Garmadon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like with me, they don't call their mom as much as they should. But no, I think there is a tendency for people to think that if they haven't, if a character hasn't shown back up in Dragon's Rising, that character must have gone missing in the merge, and that wasn't necessarily our intention. You know, some we just only get so many episodes a year, and we can't have people calling and checking in with every single other character.
The ninja themselves are a family.
Thank you.
Right, that's right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, so my question is, if, so by the time I got to like season 4 or 5 of the original show, I felt like I could pick any 2 of the original ninja and I could describe the connection between them, right? So I guess what's your thought process between doing that for the new ninja, Aaron, Sora, Wildfire, Frack?
Of doing what? I'm sorry.
I guess like developing the connection between like every pair of them, if that makes sense.
Developing the connection.
Like what the dynamics are with each other. Yeah, I mean, I think that I was saying this earlier. We're trying to find spaces that characters haven't sort of been in before. That was one thing about when we created Wildfire. We didn't realize we didn't have a character like that and filled in a space, right? And so Aaron and Sora are like that. We came in, we were like, one's gonna have cat energy, one's gonna have dog energy, right? One's gonna be a super ninja fan, one's gonna not be, and how they play off of each other. And then at the heart of the show is mixing them up and putting them in these weird places, you know.
And Ryan just announced season 4, and the season 4 gives the younger ninja, in particular, a lot of space to develop the vibe between them.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can we get a selfie?
Sure.
Hello.
Hello. I have a question about the skit you did. How did Wildfire do spinjitzu?
We did. That's why we couldn't do it. We literally were like.
Ad-libs.
We were running.
Ad-libs aren't canon.
Okay.
Yeah. Good question though.
Very good question.
Thank you.
Yeah, very well noted.
That was actually a really good question.
Hello.
Hi. Again.
I'd like to say first that you guys are all super talented and
Guys, keep it down. Keep going.
I would say for all of us that we really appreciate everything you've done for this show.
Thank you.
My first question is, it's only an assumption of 5 years, but what is the time gap of when the merge happens and when Dragons Rising Season 1 happens?
Though the amount of time from the merge to the rest of episode.
Yeah.
We've never established a solid time. We've also never really established how long years are in Ninjago and how long they were before the merge and after the merge. So I'm afraid we can't give you a definite clock on it. It's more about the sense of how long has passed.
We sort of have done the show use sort of comic book time passage, you know, like there's no way Peter Parker's been in his 20s for 40, 50 years, right? So we, it's been, you know, it's definitely been months. It hasn't quite been years, perhaps, but we haven't established that even in detail, you know?
Yeah, but we get a lot of questions about timeline in Ninjago, and we can't just basically assume the timeline we're familiar with on Earth and how time passes on Earth is how it passes in the realms.
Right.
In the merged lands.
Yeah. Second question. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi. Can you make a poison ninja?
Poison? Her name is Tox, and she's great. Tox. She's not a ninja, but she's an elemental master, and she's fantastic.
I'm good. Last question.
I'm definitely on board with the pizza. What if the pizza power was a thing? Well, how would it work?
Well, first
Yeah, that's a good question. Thank you for asking that question.
The dough would come out, and then the marinara.
Out of where?
Don't worry about it. And then the pepperoni and mushrooms. Oh, I could go on and on.
I'm sold. This sounds like legit to me.
Yeah, that's right. Or maybe it's a guy who's trying to be an elemental master, but all he could do is pizza. But he does it very well.
He'd be very popular.
You know? Yes.
Yeah, that's so terrific.
Thanks, guys.
Any parting words for the fans before we leave?
Just thank you so much for being a part of our lives. This show would not be as successful and as long running as it is without y'all. So thank you so much for loving the show and continuing to support us. We really, really appreciate it.
Thanks to Todd and Blake and John. That's it, everybody.
All right.
Doc Wyatt